What up, what up, what up, what up? Daniel Santos versus the Joosang Yoo. I'm going to start with statistics, give you my opinion, and then my predictions. So, statistics, there are no statistics here for Joosang Yoo. Why doesn't he have reach? Let's actually go to Tapology and see if there's any reach. Where's that fight? Oh, here it is. Why? Topology. Guys, we understand that you have to make money, but come on. The adverts are pretty aggressive. Um, where's his reach? Okay, he has a 71% reach. Okay, he's going to have a 4-inch reach advantage, which is going to be very important for a striker like Joosang Yoo. Joosang Yoo has a 56% finishing rate, whereas Daniel Santos has a 62% finishing rate, which is pretty okay. Not great, but okay. So both of them are not particularly, which is contradictory, because when you look at, let's actually, I don't know if it's contradictory. Is it accurate? Yeah, it is accurate. His last couple of fights, let's see. It was a finish. It was a finish. Decision, finish, decision, decision, finish. Okay, he has a couple of decisions outside the UFC, which for me is never a good thing. But I mean, since he's gotten into the UFC, he's actually performed really well. I mean, he's had one fight in the UFC, but he's looked very impressive. So yeah, as far as finishing ability, I mean, both of them are not particularly great. But so far, Joosang Yoo seems to have a bit of potential. Striking ability, man. So based on what we've seen, obviously, Joosang Yoo is really good. Just that I don't know how much that is because of Jeka Seragi and his previous opponents. But it's not like Daniel Santos is particularly that incredible at striking. So I'm going to give the advantage as far as striking goes to Joosang Yoo. Let's actually see how many fights has Daniel Santos had in the UFC. Okay, he's pretty seasoned. Even though he's had like 5 fights. Let's see. He lost to Julio Arce. That's not a good sign. Beat Castaneda. Okay. Beat what's his name? Daniel Santos. Beat Joosang. I feel like wasn't he losing that fight? Okay, won a decision. I don't know how to feel about these fights. But this is UFC level experience. So let's see if let's actually see if Jeka Seregi is actually a good loss. I mean a good win or not. Let's see Jeka Seregi. Man, I don't think Jeka Seregi is a good win, man. I mean Jeka lost to Anshul Jubilee. That's bad. He lost to, or rather, he beat Lucas Alexander. Man, I don't know how good that is. Lost to Weston Wilson and lost to Joosang Yoo. So, Jeka Siragi has had 4 fights in the UFC and has only won one, and lost to Anshul Jubilee. Okay, now I'm worrying a little bit because Joosang Yoo looked special in that particular fight, but it was against Jeka Siragi, you know? Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that, man. I mean, it's easy to look special against trashy competition. Even though I don't feel like the people that Daniel Santos has beaten are particularly great, but having John Castaneda on your win list, having let's see. Let's go back to the people that he's beaten. Beating someone like is it okay, losing to Julio Arce, I don't know how I feel about that, but being able to beat the John Castaneda is pretty impressive. Not impressive, but for someone who's still new in the UFC, I think that's pretty good. Um, oh man, Santos, Johnny Munoz. I don't know how I actually. I think I read this wrong initially. So he actually beat the Johnny Munoz. I don't know how I feel about that, but Joosang Lee is actually pretty decent. Let me actually go to him and actually check. Oh man, okay, this fight. Okay, I think Johnson. John. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Lee is 2-2 in the UFC so far. So and not too bad, but not good either. I mean, he can still rebound. Um, Munoz. I don't think Munoz has had that many fights in the UFC. Okay, he's had a couple of fights. Um, Munoz lost to Nate Manes. Beat some random dude. Is he a rando? He looks like a rando. Yeah, he is a rando. Um, okay. Okay, he beat a guy who's 1, 2, 1, 3. So he's basically two. Okay, he's pretty trashy as well. Okay, both of them have not beaten anyone decent except Daniel Santos has beaten John Castaneda, who I don't think is particularly the best, but I think he has some decent wins. Um, and then how did he beat them? Actually, I'm sorry if I'm taking too much time. I'm actually trying to look at as much information so that we can make the best decisions possible. Okay, he's going to, and he finished the Castaneda, but somehow went to decisions with these two. Okay, I think this fight might actually be a little bit closer than we all think it will be. I know that Joosang Yoo is actually he looked special. Even in his previous fights, he looks special. I'm not gonna lie to you, but when you consider the fact that he has a low finishing ability at the 56%, with the fact that he looked special against the Jeka Seragi, it makes me feel like we might be surprised. Because I think this is the kind of fight whereby maybe Joosang Yoo might actually win, but it might be competitive. Who knows? Because Daniel Santos, I think, is on a 3-fight win streak, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure about Joosang Yoo. Joosang Yoo is on an actually an extended win streak. He's undefeated, right? Yeah, he's undefeated. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Let's actually look at the records of the people that he's been fighting. Okay, Jega Seragi was 14-4, 10-4, 18-7, 5-2, 35-25, 25-26. Okay, he's been fighting pretty good competition. Okay, let me not be too skeptical about him. I think he is going to actually deliver as far as a prospect. I'm still not gonna be too confident in Joosang Yoo, to be honest. Um, I'm a little bit worried now. I'm not gonna lie to you because I feel like Jeka Seragi was was a layup for Joosang Yoo. I think Daniel Santos is going to be the actual test. If he runs through Daniel Santos, then I will be like, okay, he is pretty special, right? I just have this feeling that it's not going to be as black and white as people think it probably is going to be. But yeah, my subscribers and I are going with Joosang Yoo, but I'm not very confident. I'm not going to lie to you. Initially, I felt like this guy was pretty talented. He still is, but I haven't really seen anything that makes me feel like okay, he's probably going on. He's going to go on to be a really good featherweight. Especially because the people that he's been fighting are not on the level of Daniel Santos, in my opinion. So if he gets past the Daniel Santos, I will probably be a lot less skeptical. But I'll need one more test in order for me to be like, okay, I think he's good. I'm going with Joosang Yoo, but I'm not particularly confident. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, that concludes this breakdown. I love and appreciate all of you. Until next time, deuces.